What was the very first country? Like the first ever group of people to say, okay, this is our land, these are our rules, we're a thing now. It's a surprisingly tricky question, because the whole idea of a country as we know it today, with defined borders, a single government, a shared identity, is actually a pretty modern concept. For most of human history, people lived in tribes, city-states, or sprawling, messy empires. So if we're looking for the ancestor of the modern country, where do we start? Well, a lot of historians point to one place, ancient Egypt. I know, you're probably thinking Egypt was an empire, a kingdom, and you're right. But it had a lot of the ingredients that make a country. Think about it. Around 3100 BC, a legendary king, maybe named Narmer, maybe Menes, did something revolutionary. He took all these little towns and settlements scattered along the Nile River, Upper and Lower Egypt, and smashed them together into one unified kingdom. This wasn't just a bigger tribe, this was something new. For the first time, you had this huge territory hundreds of miles long, all ruled by one central government, one pharaoh. They had a shared religion with gods like Ra and Osiris that everyone worshipped. They had a shared writing system, those amazing hieroglyphics that they used to keep records, track taxes, and write down their history. They had a bureaucracy, an army. They built incredible monuments like the pyramids that screamed, "We are Egypt and we are here to stay." People living in Aswan way down south and people living near the Mediterranean coast way up north started to see themselves as part of the same thing. They were all Egyptians. That shared identity, that feeling of us within a defined territory under a single rule, that's starting to sound a lot like a country, right? But here's the twist. While Egypt is a fantastic candidate, some people argue for a different first. They say, what about Mesopotamia? The land between the rivers Tigris and Euphrates. City-states like Uruk and Ur were booming long before Egypt was fully unified. They had laws like the famous Code of Hammurabi. They had kings and complex societies. The thing is, they were mostly independent cities that fought with each other. They didn't have that large-scale, long-lasting unity that Egypt did. It was more like a collection of rival city-states, not one single cohesive nation. So while cities and laws came first in Mesopotamia, the idea of a large, stable, unified state, the blueprint for the modern country, really takes shape in the land of the pharaohs. For over 3,000 years, with a few bumps along the road, a person could be born, live, and die, all while being undeniably and proudly Egyptian. So next time you look at a world map, full of all its colorful, defined countries, just remember it all might have started with one king, one river, and the radical idea to unite a people under the desert sun.